Alright, time for Frankenstein. I was just testing out the face paint that I got, and she was applying very interesting, but let's hope and pray that she'll come off a little better. And she's not. I don't know. Okay, let's go on to the story of Frankenstein's monster. So, Frankenstein, the inventor, wanted to create the perfect human specimen. He was just obsessed with creating the perfect person. So one day he gets like parts of people and starts mending to create a monster. Now, with this creation, he did not expect it to come out ugly, which I'm like, you're the one who was building this creature. Like, so he just is so horrified of the thing that he created that he kind of runs away and locks it away. And the monster felt lonely, abandoned after all this happened and seeked for revenge. But he kind of discovered human life and human civilization and was like, wait, they're kind of cool, not gonna lie. So he started getting an obsession with humans. He just wanted to know, like, what are these weird creatures that look completely different from me about? So he tries to go into human civilization, but it doesn't really work out very well for our monster. He's attacked. People are like, "Oh my goodness, get away. Scary monster, get away from us." So the monster hides out in a cabin until he meets this family. Doesn't actually meet it, but like he's observing this family and he can just tell that they're on hard times. So he's like, I kind of want to help this family out. What can I do to help this poor family out? So he starts cutting wood and leaving it at like their door and all of this stuff until eventually one day the blind dad is home alone and the monster goes in and like starts picking up a conversation. Everything goes well until the oldest son sees the monster and kicks him out, like attacks him. So the monster is like, I hate humans. Like they can't accept me, so I hate them. And that starts the monster's revenge plot against the inventor who made him so ugly. He's like, I would have gotten accepted if people didn't think I was ugly. And I just love like the messaging of the story because like people are so shallow. We will see something that we're not used to seeing and immediately go to attack it or go and say, oh, they're not human. So I thought that was just a really interesting concept. So the monster seeks out for revenge and kills the inventor's like close friend. And the inventor's like, oh, this needs to like be put to a stop because this is ridiculous. So he's like trying to trace down and find the monster until he gets engaged to like his childhood friend. So his child and the monster appears and the monster is like, I will be at your wedding night unless you make me a wife, make me a companion, because like this poor creature is lonely. It doesn't have any like thing to connect to that will really like take care and love it like his own kind. So the monster's like, create me a wife and I won't be there. But the inventor is so like sickened by this idea that he ends up like destroying it. Like the monster was watching while he destroyed it. He was like, I can't do it. I can't create another monster like you. So the monster naturally appears at their wedding night. That he's like, yeah, you didn't make me my wife. Now I am going to like seek out revenge. So the monster seeks out revenge by killing our inventor's wife. And then Victor ends up falling sick a couple like months later. And he dies. And the monster finds him and grieves him. And that's like overall the end of the story. That's like a general recap. There's so much more like details I was missing out on. But I'm trying to go for the patchwork sort of look, but this is going to need some more layers. So I will be back when it is fully layered on. All right. So I finally found out how to get it to layer properly. So I am going for a more patchwork look when it comes to my version of Frankenstein's monster. As much as I love the hyper feminine bride of Frankenstein, I'm going for a mixture of both. I will be having lashes and like making it look like I have like blush on and stuff, but for now, no. So I'm going to apply some to my neck, and I'm going to add some like stitching around everything. But first, I just need to go like this, and then I'm gonna go like that. They did the mash. Did the monster mash? The monster mash. Okay. Okay. Now. Now it's finding out how to make this glam. Frankenstein was a very like revolutionary like story for its time. Number one, it was created by a woman, and most people would expect a woman to write your day-to-day romance books or that, but no, she created a monster staple. Like people were not expecting Miss Girl to go out of her way to create a monster. Now, I love this story because it just shows that people judge based off how you look, how you act, right off the as soon as like someone looks at you, they can be like, "Oh, that's a bad person." When you can be like the most like warm-hearted, caring person ever. So I think that's just such an important message to share. Like everyone is unique, everyone is different. Okay. Wait. Okay. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see the vision. So I'm going to do the stitching around my neck as well. Like I was asking my dad, I was like, how am I supposed to do Frankenstein? And he was like, don't forget the little bulbs. And I was like, I don't have little bulbs. And he was like, get tape and tape it. And I was like, okay, okay, Papa, I can do that. Oh my gosh, yes. It's coming together. It's coming together. Go. Maybe. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. So now I'm just going in and boxing out all the little things. It's really hard because I have another video to film that also has face paint in it. So I'm trying to get this one out as soon as possible because I'm filming this on the 4th. And today is the 4th. So I need it to be cooperating with me correctly. A lot of my inspiration is Frankie from Monster High. I just think that she is like the most iconic version of Frankenstein in my brain. In my brain process, she's the most iconic Frankenstein monster. See, it's really hard because like once you like try to like differentiate them, they just blend, they merge together. Okay, look at my hand. Kind of fits. Okay, I'm going to map out this section of my face too. So like I found out the key to this face paint is really just grabbing a chunk of it, putting it on your like hand or on like maybe a palette and painting it like it's acrylic paint. Because like at first it was not, like you saw, it was not going on properly. So I just needed to add some little extra pigment. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to let this sit and dry a little bit just so that I can add actual makeup to it. Be right back. Okay, so now that it is more dry, I'm going to go in with this sparkly blue eye and I'm going to go over my lid, just half of it though, and I'm going to scoop kind of like a cut crease. And I'm going to repeat on the painted side as well. This one side will look slightly different because there's so much stuff caked on my face. That's why I was trying to let it dry so that my poor little brushy. And then I'm going to go in with the two greens and I'm just going to blend them together. I feel like this is like still Frankenstein core. Okay, I just love it so much. Let's see if I can blend that a little bit. And blend it with my finger a little bit. There's so much stuff like caked onto this brush already and I haven't even used it. Okay. I'm going to go in with this turquoise and this more muted blue and this purple. And I'm going to go under my eye. If Frankenstein is Monster H every single time. Like I haven't seen Bride of Frankenstein or know like much about it, but I do know that like she's a baddie. She's a baddie. And also the white hair patch thing is Bride of Frankenstein, not Frankenstein's creator. So might be. So I'm just gonna go in with some white face paint and just go in through my hair. I'm gonna wash it out anyways, just face paint. And then I'm going to go in with some teal as well. Just add some extra color. Okay, this transformation is almost done. But now, lashes. I'm so excited for the lash part. This side, I am going to paint over the lashes with the white. And this side, I'm just going to leave them black. I'm going to go in with my longer lashes just so that it can give that more dramatic look. So I went for like a more spread out look, and now I'm going to go in with white and just like it's good old mascara. Okay. Now, with every good look and scary look, there is blood. So I'm going to go in through my stitches and add blood where I feel like blood is due. I'm going to add blood in between the neck stitches, most definitely, just to make it scarier. Like my neck just got reattached to a different body. Like, bro. Gonna spread it out a little, and then to help with the lore, I'm going to have blood on my hands. Now I have some tin foil. What I'm hoping is that will stick to the, yeah, there we go. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more gory content like this.